Okay, I got their names right too. Good. Finally, I was so done with those ladies. I'm so done with them. Welcome back to DayBreak. My name is Ian, and we're playing Return to the Obra Dinn. In the last episode, we learned about a bunch of guys that were off on the side of the ship, and they were sailing away. I think they were trying to steal a bunch of treasure, and they were trying to pull a fast one on the guys, acting more like pirates than honest sailors. Then they were assaulted by mermaids, of all things, spears, etc. It was a whole shebang, and then one guy made his arm explode by touching the treasure chest, and then it caused a bunch of laser beams to attack the mermaids, and then they like went like limp, and then they brought them on board, and then they attacked the guys, I guess, unless they were actually dead, and they were they just kind of like did it. They like their spikes went out by themselves or whatever, like a bee when you step on it. So I was just going back into some old memories to figure out what in the world is going on. So there are several other people. Since we've already been through a lot of memories, I think there's going to be a lot of overlapping pieces that we can kind of piece together. We know this guy's name is Paul because she said his name was Paul, and he was killed by an unknown attacker, and this is the attacker. It's not unknown, it's known, but his face looks funny. So I gotta figure out who this guy is to get this guy, and then who is she? Okay, hold on. Because these guys actually get out of here. Oh, that guy does too, doesn't he? Yeah. I think they didn't go to the Canary Islands. I think we have to figure out where they went. And then if we can like figure these guys out, then we can figure this out. Because she shot him, I think. And if we can figure out who did that, and then that did that, you know what I mean. So, it's tough. It's tough being a detective, especially whenever you're incompetent. So, I'm going to get out of here first. I'm going to get out of here, and then I'm going to go, I want to look at the people who disappeared here when they left. One of these name situations has to be right. There are only two girls, right? I thought so. Okay, where's the closest place? So this is the ocean blue. They went to Madeira, either Madeira or to Azores. Or to Africa. Guess I could have gone to Africa. But it's one of these places that they went to. Because they got on their dang boat and then they just like went off, right? Because they disappear afterwards. They didn't go to Cape Verde because that's too far. And I guess we can just use process of elimination. They did not go to Cape Verde. They did not go to Europe. Well, they could have gone to Europe, actually. So Canary Islands, Madeira, and then Azores. Maybe Azores. Let's look at Azores. Okay. Whoops. Is alive on Azores? Either that or Africa. Could have been Azores. Okay. We'll say Azores. Alive, Azores. And then get out. Azores. And then Azores. One of these has to be right. Come on. And then I'm going to switch your names around, and maybe that'll work. You can be Miss Jane Bird. Wah. And then you can be other girl. You can be Emily Jackson. That's not right. Gosh, dang it. Wah. Well, hold on. Where else could they have gone? Madeira? I don't know what doesn't even appear on the thing. Madeira. Let's look at Madeira. And if it's not there, I'm gonna freak out and move on. Is there a Madeira? Oh, why is there not a Madeira? Is it just Africa? Did they just go to Africa? Is that was the big continent that was there? Did they just go to Africa? Maybe they just went to Africa. Maybe. Okay. So, we'll say you're in Africa. Alive in Africa. Africa. There we go. And then you went to Africa too. There. And you're definitely in Africa. Yes! Awesome! Got him! Monkey Man. Emily Jackson. Okay, I got their names right too. Good. Finally! I was so done with those ladies. I'm so done with them. Because their names don't help me identify who they are. It really doesn't. Okay, alright. How do I get back to the... Hold on. Okay, you... Which one shot the guy? Okay, in this memory. Whoa. In this memory, he got stabbed by Mr. Guy, and then he fell over, and he was shot by one of the girls. Let's see which girl it was. So at least we have that down. Okay. Who is this? This is Emily Jackson. Emily, you're impressive. Emily shot at... No, okay. That was wrong. Emily Jackson. Why did I call you Alcaraz? Okay. Alright. I'm out of here now. Wait a minute. If I get this name right, and then I get his death right, then I'll live. Okay. Alcaraz. Okay, we'll just leave you. Okay, we'll call you Alcaraz, and then we'll call you killed by Alcaraz. Is this how the game intends you to play things? I don't know, but this is how I'm playing things. You got killed by Alcaraz again, because I keep replaying the memory. Okay, now I'm getting out of here. Well, wasn't there more stuff? No, I'm out of here. I want to see some new memories. I want to see the plot unfold. Your butt. Okay, let's go down. And then we already talked to these guys. We found out that they died. And then we did this nonsense. Now we come down here. And we already did we did the cow. Or I mean a bull. Oh yeah, the crab. That crab. And then we did this. Wasn't there a stowaway or something? We looked at the sausages. Oh, this is the rudder. That's cool. So that goes up to the steering wheel, doesn't it? Yeah, that's cool. Okay, we can go down here now. And was this all new? Wait, have I seen this before? I don't remember. I remember talking about the leg. Ooh. There's some nonsense going on in there. Can I get in? No, I need a key. Okay. Oh, and then he goes, 20 years, my steward, and then he takes him away. Take him away. That was the guy that got crushed. Was there something over here? Gotta keep my eyes peeled. What? What is that? That's the cow. Door. No, nothing. What are these? I wonder what they are. Oh, this is the alcohol room. This is where we get drunk. Oh, don't lock me in here. Get me out of here. Ooh, another room. Oh, I missed this. Wait a minute. I've already done that. That's the stowaway. Ay, ay, ay. We'll go this way. I may just have to go back and do some other memories. We did this crab. It's funny that they just left it in here. With the spear, I would take that spear. I really would. Even if mermaids would come after me, I would fight them off with the spear. I would claim my prize. Okay, there's nothing even here. We already looked at this. We did. Okay, we got to go back to look at some other memories because this is just not working out. Oi, hi guy. Well, I want to go back to the storm memories because those were interesting and they had a bunch of other colorful characters. So maybe I'll go back to that. And how do I get back to it? Is this blocked up? Yeah. Gotta go around, go here, and then it was you, wasn't it? Yeah, I think it was. At the end of the doom. Okay, she got crunched up by Kraken Town. This is Martin. We got him, didn't we? Yeah, but we don't have his death. Okay, and he's like, I do not understand. We gotta figure out. And then she's... Why are they together? Oh, are they husband-wife? Oh. Interesting. Mr. Conductor, we already know about you, right? Oh, we don't know. Oh. Okay. Let's go check on this guy. Because I remember we don't have a name for this guy yet. The tattoos guy. But we know his legs fell off. Yep. But he got a good stab in, which I'll give him that. Okay, we know... Okay, he's definitely not right because he would have been chosen for one of the correct answers. So he could be Alexander, or he could be George, or he could be Samuel. He doesn't look like he's from England, though. It could be Nathan? India? Haradarorum? Bararum? I don't know. So there's this guy, and we've got the top hat people. And then who is this guy? This guy again. Okay, he was drowned. He was crushed up. What genre of man are these? I don't know this guy. What happened to him? Oh my word. He was decapitated. Oh, wait a minute. And okay, at the end of this, they all like disappeared. So they all drowned or were eaten. So I would say drowned. Drowned by a beast. Drowned by a beast. And where's drowned? Drowned by a beast. He was drowned by a beast. And he was drowned by a beast. Where is drowned? There it is. I did it 12 times and I still couldn't figure it out. Okay. I don't have his name though. James Wallace, surgeon's mate. Okay. Seemed pretty confident about that guy. Who was this? Ooh. He's very distinct. He looks like he could be from Aladdin. Is that racist? Probably. What is that? Midshipman, topman, New Guinea, England, Russia, Persia. You could be Persian, I think, right? He looks kind of Persian. Okay. If this is right, where did he go? If this is right, and he's a topman, then he on the board would probably be hanging out with other topmen, right? So he's a topman. What happened to him? He would be a topman too, right? And he would be a topman. He's not a seaman, he's a topman. So maybe he's from Scotland or Russia. Maybe Russia. Okay. And then he is a topman. Okay. He met with an unknown fate. What kind of fate happened to him? I don't remember. He's a topman. He's an unknown topman. I'll do that. Unknown topman. He is an unknown topman. Topman. Okay. Let's go to this guy and figure out what his deal is. How did he died? Perish in the murder part 3. Is this was he electrocuted? Give up. No, he was shot. Oh, we're right back to the beginning of this. What memory was this? What memory was it? So he was shot by something. He was shot. He was shot by a man. Whoops. No. He was shot by a gun. Oh, this shows me where he is. Okay, where was that? On the boat. It was over here. Okay. On the bottom floor? On the cargo hold, orlop deck, top deck, bottom deck. Okay, on the bottom deck. I gotta go and check that out. I gotta check out that genre of memories. Ugh, skeleton. Okay. Let's see. So one lower. And he was somewhere in the corner, wasn't he? I think I saw. Like somewhere over here? Right? That's the artist. Skull is here too. It's very artistic, that skull placement is. Whoop. So, the back of the boat on the right side. So, this is the front of the boat. Perfect. The complete wrong place. Okay, so this way, and then on the right side. Cannon. On the right side. No. like here, right? That's right. Yeah. Forgot about his shoe. That was crazy.
On your toes.
Go back there.
Here.
Pepe!
Slack the lifts and lower the boat. The whole crew will be on us. Give it up.
Wait. Is this before the murder, the calling? Okay, so the murder. Oh, okay, the bitter cold. Then there was a murder for treasure. And then they got together. And this guy's like, I'm going to tell the world what you've done. And then they get on the boat and they sail away. And they go, come sail away with me. And then this guy got shot. He used her as a dummy? What the freaking heck, dude? That's stupid. Okay, so this guy looks... He's got... Are those tattoos? What are they? Okay, so this guy's like, I can't believe you're stupid. Is this the second mate? Yeah, it is. Dude, second mate needs to get his life together, dude. Second mate. Okay, so you're a topman. Could be from New Guinea. Maba. You could be Maba. And then he, Patrick O'Hagan. And then this guy, you already know him. He's everywhere. Oh wait, he's different. I thought he was he. They look the same. They've got the same kind of hair and beard combo. Well, we made some progress, I think. Well, next time on DayBreak, we're going to make more progress, and it's going to be so great. I'll see you next time. Be sure to be a happy person, and it's going to be okay. Things could be worse. You could be on the deck of the Obra Dinn. I'll see you later. Goodbye.